Hello everyone in IED. So this is our first test, virtual e-lesson. So I just kind of want to talk about what the expectations are the rest of this week and during your spring break, and then kind of talk about what we might do after spring break if I do need to modify the lessons. Okay, so because this week we are using snow days, all of these this assignment right here, specifically the reverse engineering project, I'm going to push the due date of this out a week. So rather than this being due, I currently have this being due a week after spring break. This reverse engineering project will be due 2 weeks after spring break, and if we have e-learning days, there will be significant modifications made to it, and I kind of talked about those in class, but rather than using Inventor, you'll have to be doing some hand drawings. You'll have to be doing the drawings by hand. But I have not made those modifications yet. We're going to wait to see what comes. If we have e-learning days, then I'll talk about what this project is going to look like, this PLTW 6.5 reverse engineering. I'll talk about what that's going to look like. But we're not going to make any modifications yet to that one. In terms of what you should have completed in this week 8-9, if you were unable to get the miniature train project done completely, just submit what you have so that I can take a look at it. And if you didn't quite finish it, then maybe I'll connect with you on a one-on-one basis. But this was going to count as a summative. I think most people were able to get this done, so it shouldn't be a big deal for everybody. But if you were unable to get that done, submit what you have. I'll take a look at it, and maybe we'll have to connect via email on what you can do to improve your grade or what I need to see. But just submit what you have for this miniature train project, and then also make sure that you have the week 8-9 reflection and extension activities done. All three of these things they were already due. They were due actually last week on the 13th. Okay, but you still get the 2-week extension to get these done. So I'm gonna accept these things all the way until the end of your spring break, which would be Friday the 27th. Okay, so the miniature train project you won't be able to work on outside of school, so just submit that. But make sure that you can do the reflection form and extension activity outside of school. Make sure that you get these two things done by the 27th of March. This is your spring break right here, the 23rd through the 27th. These are going to be our snow days right here, or e-learning days. But make sure that you just have these two things done by the 27th. On the 27th, you will lose access to this, and then we will just move into the week 10, 11, 12. Now, like I said, if we have e-learning days, we're going to be modifying this reverse engineering project. But if you come back to school, because if you come back to school here on the 30th and we're able to resume school, we'll just resume school with this reverse engineering project as is, and you'll have 2 weeks to complete that. So then the reverse engineering project, this week 10, 11, 12 extension activity, basically this whole module right here, this would all be due on the 10th of April. So you'd have 2 more weeks to complete that. So this would all be due on the 10th of April. Like I said, best case scenario, you guys come back on the 30th and we're able to do the reverse engineering project in class, and you can use Inventor. But if you're outside, then we'll make some modifications to this. But I'm not going to make those modifications yet because we don't know if we're having e-learning days this week right here or the next week. So, yeah. In terms of what you need to do for this e-learning assignment, there will be a question at the end of the video. Please write any questions that you have, and make sure that you have watched this entire video on Edpuzzle. As long as you've watched the entire video on Edpuzzle and you answer the last question, do you have any questions for me about what e-learning is going to look like in this class, you'll be good. So again, let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys are all staying safe.